But Ray, just tell. Are you still in? Have they left? Are you still in there?
Still 5 minutes. He's threatening me with 5 minutes now.
Oh, they're still. But you're still there.
Yeah. But
Well, tell him respect your privacy. That you're having a chat to a. You're getting some advice. Don't say legal advice. You're getting.
No, I told him I wouldn't say legal advice, but no, that's what I told him. But he's very aggressive, this guy.
What's his name? What's his name?
I don't know.
Okay, so what we're going to do is you need to report an incident of what's happening, because we've actually got another phone going now, and so just hang on a minute. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just ringing the police to make a complaint, because you need to validate. You're in your right to validate the order. So can you? We could probably put that guy on, and we could probably ask him whether it's the. So have they got the police there? Have they?
Yeah.
Can you speak to the police officer to validate?
Police Constable Painter speaking. How can I help?
Oh, look, it's. I'm ringing up. I understand your officers are being called to an address in Coburn. What's the address, Ray?
12/9 O'Connor Close.
12 Connor Close.
12/9.
12/9 Connor Close.
O'Connor Close.
O'Connor Close.
Coburn Central.
Yeah, and it's. I've got the proprietor of the property on the phone, and he's, which is well within his rights. He's validating the instrument of the two gentlemen that are there. They're trying to say he has to leave his property, but he's trying to validate the instrument that they're using.
Right.
Now, I'm not sure.
I can't see a job on our system for 12 O'Connor Close.
Oh, so the police shouldn't be there.
It wouldn't be there still, or someone's already attended?
Okay, well, it's.
The cop's still, it's still,
Yeah, he's saying your police officer's still there. What we just want to respectfully ask the police department is to validate the instrument that these gentlemen are using, that it's a Crown order for the police to act. So, in other words, the police can only act on Crown matters, and this instrument has to be Crown, otherwise they've got to go away because it's a civil matter.
Of course, I understand that, but I can't see any job on our system for 12 O'Connor Close.
Okay, so there you go. So how do we know that they're actually bona fide police officers there then?
I've got their names written.
What are they wearing?
What are they wearing, Ray?
They put the police unit. I've got their names. You want the names?
Yeah, what's...
Armani,
Huh?
Armani.
Nami.
And he's Armani. Armani.
Armani?
And his number's PD17144.
Can you hear that, sir?
I'll repeat it, PD17144. And
17144.
Yeah, and the other one is 17635. Mecham. MECHAM.
Okay, have you spoken to these officers?
Yeah, they're both police officers, and they say they're from Fremantle.
Oh, you're North Coogee.
Correct.
9 O'Connor Close, North Coogee.
Yeah, 12/9.
Yeah, that's there. Yeah, from Freo Police Station.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're Coburn.
Yeah, okay, but...
Did you say Armani?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Armani and...
they are police officers. I know them.
Yeah, okay, but what about the validation? Because, I mean, they want to take me out here in 5 minutes' time.
Okay, well, you need to speak to them about it. They're currently at the job, mate. I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, Ray, make a complaint. Make a complaint that you want to come in at a sensible time when it's less hot and live. That you want to come in and make a complaint. So you've just record this as you've rung the Coburn Police Station, because the police can't act in a civil matter. And they have to validate the order, and you're telling me it's not signed, and they have to validate it's a Crown order at law against a private individual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
No worries, mate.
Thanks, bye.
Listen, I've just been in touch with the police now.
Yeah, you need
So
to,
I've got the cops here. Do you want to just have a word with them, right? Just say what?
yeah.
Oh, you must have. I mean, for goodness sake, what are you doing? He doesn't want to have a chat with my advisor.
Well, he has to validate whether the order is enforceable at law and is binding upon you, and it's a... No, there's no understanding. There's no understanding. It has to be valid,
I don't
Ray.
understand under anybody.
No, Ray, you can stay in your home. You don't have to go anywhere. If they can't validate, and it doesn't involve the police, and you can sue them in their private capacity.
Like I said, we discussed the whole consent thing because you wanted. You don't
No consent was given, Ray. You didn't...
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I stressed that in his photos recording.
Yeah.
Where no consent has been given, but I just wanted you to consolidate stuff, which is not providing any consent, alright? My body-worn camera has filmed all that interaction.
Yeah, well, we're doing the same. We're recording as well, and what we need to, which is fine, that's our right, because poor Mr. Jinx is not in a good place. He's just been bombarded. We've rung the sheriff's office.
Imagine it'd be a horrible situation.
Yeah, it's a very horrible situation, but I've rung the sheriff's office this morning, and they can't validate the order. So...
Yep.
And there has been inconsistencies with farm takeovers, which we've proven in a court of law through acquiescence and through admission out of the alleged bailiff out of this joke. You know, so Mr. Jinx is well within his rights to seek validation of the instrument, and you can only represent the Crown. If you step into civil matter, then you may be liable out of uniform. I'm sorry, this is a civil matter. He's not committed a crime, and all he's asking for them to go and validate the order. Nothing. And he'd be happy to go if it's a Crown.
I've also provided the order to both my sergeants who have reviewed it. We've looked it up our powers. We do have sufficient powers.
Yeah.
We're happy that the order is validated.
No, you can't be happy. You have to confirm, and you have to show in writing.
It's
No.
confirmed. But look, we went around and said...
No, don't try to avoid the question.
If this was you, how would you want to...
Ray, unless that order is a Crown order...
By anyone, but I'm giving you time to consolidate, but I can see that
I'm trying to. You can't just... You can't... Well,
you're seeking advice, but the time has gone past that.
No, here he goes. The copper's now starting... Ray, the police officer...
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, right?
No, the police officer's now getting involved in civil. He's now starting to give you the merits, what he believes to be merits of the case. He's out. He stepped over the line. He's in civil. He can't do that. He's not a judge.
All my credentials.
Yeah, got it.
It's got nothing to do with it. You're a police officer, a public servant.
I'm happy for you to proceed with a civil matter against.
No, Ray, until they can show that it is a Crown order, the police can only act on a Crown order. And yes, so what? It's a Supreme Court order. But if it's made in commerce and not in the jurisdiction under the Crown, it's not enforceable and of no legal effect against a private individual. That's the law. So you're in right to stay there until they can... They're the ones coming making the claim.
Agree with this. So, my question is, are you going to consolidate your stuff, or do I now have to proceed to remove you from the property? You are trespassing.
That's the coppers that are trespassing.
It's not yours now, they've taken...
No, unless that order's validated, you can't say there's been any...
Okay, why don't you phone Sheriff's office, Sheriff Street?
Right.
Here right now.
Exactly, but validation, we still need validation.
Absolutely. You're in your... If anyone comes to your front door, you're in your right...
Listen, stop the thing. In your little uniform, you're bold, but if this was you, what would you be doing? What would you be doing was my question.
What giving you advice on how to proceed?
No, I
Do you think this is
didn't
unjust?
seek advice.
I've given you information on how you can proceed with criminal matters.
So what are you saying? You're going to forcefully remove me?
I don't want to.
But are you going to?
Well, they have to do it law, and they have to give reasons why, and they have to have validated the order first.
You're continuing an offence of trespass, right?
I'm trespassing, apparently.
No, how can you be trespassing when you're the bona fide owner?
Can I get you? Sure. Thank you.
So there you are.
Right.
So,
No, you can't.
yeah.
That's a nonsense. The thing is, turn your TV on. You have a right to be in your own home. The law is very strict on this. You just can't come and dispossess people out of their home. There has to be a valid order under the Crown against a private individual. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So you're well within your right. If they tried to cart you off, well, then they're getting involved in a civil matter. You take it from there. But, you know, that's the sheriff couldn't validate the instrument. They can't validate the instrument, and you need proper... It needs to be certified that it's a Crown order. They can't just say hearsay. So.
Well, you've been through this recently, right?
Yeah, well, that's right. We've the farmers, in most cases, were dispossessed of an instrument that purports to be something under the Crown of no legal effect. In actual fact, you're telling me it's not signed, is it?
Not signed, no.
Well, how can it be enforceable? Who's the issuing justice that made the order? The alleged order.
There's no name.
There's no name on it. Tell them to go away. They'll be the ones that are done for trespassing. Tell them 3 times you are trespassing and don't ever return back to my property until you have a Crown bona fide order in your hand.
Yeah, that's the thing. You guys are trespassing.
Thank you. All right.
Right? I've told you twice. You're trespassing.
Do it 3. They're trespassing.
Number 3. Okay, so we've got Rodney witness.
Yeah, well, you've got half of Australia because tell them we're live streaming it round Australia.
Yeah, this is being live streamed at the moment as well.
Yeah. Okay, so get their names. You got their names. We got
I
it.
got their names.
Yep.
Yep.
And you gave me permission to record your conversation, didn't you, Ray?
Absolutely, 100%.
And did you invite them to come and interrupt, or did they just come in on their own accord?
They came in on their own accord.
Thank you. Well, then they're now caught round Australia as well. So there you go. Okay? That's the best I can do 10 hours away from you, mate. If I had a Lear jet, I'd get on it, and or I had a couple of rocket strapped under my armpit, I'd be there in a heartbeat. You know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you stay where you are, Ray. And if they got to try and manhandle you, well, you know, they're the one in the wrong. And it's a disgrace that this is coming to this low stooping effects in Australia.
Yep.
Anyway, at least we've still got you under your roof.
Well,
so far.
yeah.
Well, you went.
There's a point when you cannot walk away, when you have to stand up straight and tall and mean the words you say. There is a point you must decide just to do it 'cause it's right. That's when you become a point of light. There is a darkness that everyone must face. It wants to take what's good and fair and lay it all to waste. And that darkness covers everything inside until it meets a single point of light. All it takes is a point of light, a ray of hope in the darkest night. If you see what's wrong and you try to make it right, you will be a point of light.
At the storm, mate.